The following table shows the possible values accepted by the rules attribute. Rules value effect. Rules equals to double quote in none, double quote close. Cell borders are not displayed. Rules equals to double quote in groups, double quote close. Cell borders will appear between row groups and column groups only. Rules equals to double quote in rows, double quote close. Rules will appear between rows only. Rules equals to double quote in calls, double quote close. Rules will appear between columns only. Rules equals to double quote in all, double quote close. Displays all inner borders, same as specifying the border attribute. Background color. It is used to specify the background color of a table. It can accept a hexadecimal, RGB or predefined color value. Example, table border equals to 3, background color equals to double quote in white, double quote close. Background. This attribute is used to set the background image for the different parts of a table. Example, table border equals to 3. Background color equals to double quote in white, double quote close. Background equals to double quote in image 4.jpg, double quote close. Align. The align attribute is used to specify the alignment of a table. The alignment can be set to left, center or right. By default, a table is left aligned. Example, table border equals to 3. Border color equals to double quote in purple, double quote close. Background color equals to double quote in white, double quote close. Align equals to double quote in center, double quote close. Cell padding. This attribute sets the margins within a cell. It sets the amount of space between the cell border and the cell data. The value of this attribute is specified in pixels. Example, table border equals to 3. Border color equals to double quote in purple, double quote close. Background color equals to double quote in white, double quote close. Align equals to double quote in center, double quote close. Cell padding equals to 10. Cell spacing. This attribute is used to set the minimum distance between two adjacent cells. Cell spacing is also measured in pixels. Example, table border equals to 3, border color equals to double quote in purple, double quote close. Background color equals to double quote in white, double quote close. Align equals to double quote in center, double quote close. Cell spacing equals to 10. Students note that the default value for both cell padding and cell spacing is 2. Height and width. By default, the size of the table is as large as the data that is entered into it. You can change the overall height and width of the table to get the desired size. You can specify the height or width either by specifying the size in absolute pixels or in terms of a relative percentage of the screen size. Example, table border equals to 1 background color equals to double quote in white, double quote close. Height equals to 300, width equals to 400. It is also possible to control the dimensions of individual table cells or rows. Example, TR height equals to 80, TR width equals to double quote in 50% double quote close. Let us use these attributes in the following example. Now let's talk about attributes of the TR, TD and TH tags. Border color and background color. You can set the border color and background color of the cells of any specific row or column using border color and background color attributes of TR or TD tags. In the same row, you can give different colors to every cell by specifying different color names or color codes using TD or TH tag. In this case, the color attribute of TR tag does not show any effect. Align, horizontal alignment. The align attribute aligns the text within the cell either to the left, right, or center. The default alignment of the content of the table cells is left and vertically centered. If you want to change the alignment of cells, it has to be done individually for each cell. TR align equals to double quote in left, double quote close. Aligns the content of all the cells in a row to the left side. Default. TR align equals to double quote in right, double quote close. Aligns the content of all the cells in a row to the right side. TR align equals to double quote in center, double quote close. Aligns the content of all the cells in a row to the center. Similarly, you can change the alignment of each cell by using the TD tag. V-align, vertical alignment. The V-align attribute is used with TD tag and sets the vertical alignment of data in a column. The data can be aligned to top, middle, or bottom. TD V-align equals to double quote in top, double quote close. Aligns the content of the top of a cell. TD V-align equals to double quote in bottom, double quote close. Aligns the content to the bottom of a cell. TD V-align equals to double quote in middle, double quote close. Aligns the content to the middle of a cell. Default. If a cell and its row both include different align or V-align attribute values, then the cell specified alignment takes precedence. Spanning. You can combine two or more cells either column-wise or row-wise to convert them into a single cell. It is useful for displaying heading and titles in consecutive rows or columns. Call span. Call span is used to combine the cells horizontally. It specifies the number of columns that the cells span across and shows them as a single cell. For example, TD call span equals to 4, where 4 is the number of columns that the cells span across. Row span. Row span is used to combine the cells vertically. It emerges the number of cells vertically and displays them as a single cell. For example, TD row span equals to 3, where 3 is the number of rows that the cells span across. Now let us talk about T-head tag. The T-head element is a new tag used in HTML. It is used to group header rows that define the table's header. This tag should appear inside the table tag. It is useful in case of large tables that span across multiple pages in a document. The table header defined by the T-head tag will appear on each page on the document where the table is displayed. There can be only one T-head element in a table which must follow the main table command. The following example explains the use of T-head element. You can specify the desired settings to the multiple table header rows through various attributes defined in T-head tag. The common attributes used with the T-head tag are Align. This attribute sets the horizontal alignment of cells in the header. The possible values are left, center, right, and justify. V-Align. It sets the vertical alignment of cells in the header. It can have values as top, middle, bottom, or baseline. Character. The character attribute specifies a character to which the content in the table header will be aligned. Background color. It sets the background color of the cells in the header given as the name of the color, the RGB value, or the hexadecimal code. Students, let us talk about T-foot tag. The T-foot tag defines a group of footer rows in a table. A table footer provides footnotes or a summary row that appears at the bottom of a table. The basic tag is written like this: T-foot/T-foot with the table foot elements nested between the opening and closing tags. A table can have only one T-foot tag, which must appear after the T-head and T-body tags. The rows defined in a table footer with T-foot are also replicated like T-head tag in multiple pages in case of large tables. The T-foot tag also has the same attributes as that of the T-head tag. Students, let's know more. The T-head, T-foot, and T-body sections must contain the same number of columns. Students, let us talk about T-body tag. The T-body tag defines a table's body. It allows you to group a block of table rows in an HTML table. If you use the T-body tag, it must be used as a child of a table element and the parent of TR and TD tags. It may contain 0 or more TR tags. The T-body tag must appear after the T-head tag. A table can have one or more T-body elements. The T-body tag also has a similar attribute as T-head and T-foot tags. Students note that it is important to note that the T-head, T-foot and T-body tags are used to divide a table into different sections defined by different borders. All these three tags are useful for large tables, where these tags allow the browsers to scroll through the table body section while fixing the position of header and footer sections. Okay, students, let us take a recap of this chapter. Images are used to beautify as well as to depict many complex concepts easily on your web page. The image tag is used to add images in an HTML document. There are two types of images, inline and external images. The inline image is displayed when the web page is opened and is inserted within a line of text. The external image is referenced externally and viewed separately by clicking on a link. The SRC attribute helps in defining the source of an image. The alt attribute lets you specify text as an alternate to the image when a browser does not display images. The alignment of an image is specified with the align attribute and size with the height and width attribute. Space around the left and right of an image can be applied using the edge space attribute, whereas space around the top and bottom of an image can be applied using the vSpace attribute. HTML renders a powerful feature of linking the web pages together called hyperlinking. Linking are of two types, internal linking and external linking. When one part of a web page is linked to another section of the same page, it is called internal linking. When one page is linked to another web page or website, it is called external linking. In HTML, the anchor tag A is used to mark the text as a hypertext link, which a user can click to display the document anchored to it. href is an attribute of anchor tag, which defines the document to which the link leads. You can insert audio and video clips in an HTML document with the help of anchor tag. Tables arrange data in rows and columns and provide an attractive way to represent information. Table tag is used to create a table in HTML. Border color attribute is used to set the color of a table's border, and background color is used to specify the background color of a table. Cell padding attribute sets the margins within a cell. It sets the amount of space between the cell border and the cell data, whereas cell spacing attribute is used to set the minimum distance between two adjacent cells. The align attribute aligns the text within the cell either to the left, right, or center, whereas v-align attribute is used with TD tag and sets the vertical alignment of data in a column.